Yo, what is up, PPL fans? Shoutout here, coach of the Bayern Munich, and welcome to the PPL Week 7 team analysis. Now, before we get into this, we made a transfer, and it's kind of sad because we didn't only drop Aromatisse and our meme Giraffe, we also dropped Vanillux. I'm very sad about Vanillux. The other two I don't really mind too much. We lose a couple of things with Aromatisse, Cleric and stuff, and Wish support and whatnot, but we gain Klefki, and I'm very, very excited about Klefki because Klefki is a good Pokemon. This is that. It's a really fun mod. It helps me a lot in a lot of the upcoming matches. We still have 5 matches left in the season. I didn't have a Steel type. I'm still sick. So yeah, Klefki was very nice in a lot of matchups, and the Aromatisse I didn't really see to be too useful. Maybe like 1 or 2 matchups I would have brought it, but in general, yeah, probably not. So that's that, and now we get into the team. This week we go up against Liam and his Westchester United. However, we're not actually playing Liam, we're playing Lars of the Borussia Dortmund from the GBA instead, because Liam has real life shenanigans going on. So that's what's happening. I played Lars before in league format. He was using his GBA team, I was using my SCL team. I beat him. It was a very fun match. If you haven't watched it, you should, because it was really, really fun. So yeah, I'm gonna continue winning against Lars because I cannot lose to him. I have to be the best German ever in league format. Yeah, even though there's Fred who won season. Anyway, I'm dying. Anyway, yeah, team. Liam's team consists of Mew, Mega Venusaur, Mamoswine, Staraptor, Vaporeon, Sawk, Galvantula, Mawile, and Spiritomb. Now, he made 2 transfers. He traded Hitmonchan to Alex for Sawk, and I think 1 million was there as well from one side to another. I don't know who gave to what, and I don't know. But Sawk is there now. It doesn't really change much for me. It's just that instead of a priority threatening Mon for Mega Lopunny, he now has a Wall Breaker or a good Scarfer that can threaten my team. So Sawk is a threat, obviously, but doesn't change much again from Hitmonchan. And then Spiritomb is actually very, very nice for me to pick up Spiritomb over Alakazam, because Alakazam was a decent threat because it's an Alakazam, and the Focus Sash variant would be very, very annoying. Also, the option of him potentially running something like a what am I thinking? In the Focus variant, that's what I'm trying to say. So you can stay in on my Mega Lopunny as I go for Fake Out and just knock me out of Psychic because in the Focus. That'd be a little bit cheeky, so I wouldn't be surprised if he did that. But Alakazam is gone now. What also allows me to do is now run Adamant Mega Lopunny because his fastest thing is Galvantula. Timid Alakazam outspeeds Adamant Mega Lopunny, while Galvantula doesn't, no matter what it does. So that's cool. There's also no Scarf on his team that Mega Lopunny would outspeed. Then I would need to creep like Scarf Vaporeon, but that's stupid. So like against my team, Scarf Vaporeon is not really an option. I don't think so. Yeah, that's that. Jesus, I'm sorry. I would edit this out, but you know me, I'm lazy. So yeah, there's that. Also, by the way, I did calcs for double hit Mega Lopunny against Alakazam. It doesn't work. It doesn't kill. It's very close to. It's like a roll, and if I'm adamant, it's a good roll, but then I don't speed, so it ultimately didn't work to run double hit to kill a Focus Sash Alakazam, which would have been fucking hilarious. But yeah, overall, Liam's team is very, very scary. Staraptor has become a little bit less of a threat because of Klefki, which actually kind of walls it, which is nice. I say wall, it takes like 50% from close combat if he's bad at it, but still. The main issues with his team are Mew. Mew is a fucking threat, and because as though everyone always says, it can be anything. Now, while on his team, it's somewhat more forced into the defogging role because now it's his only good hazard removal because Staraptor is the fucking defogger. I don't count that. And I have Mega Lopunny, for which you probably will, or for which Lars will probably want First Dev Mew. He could still do anything else, and it's very, very scary. And even if he is First Dev, he still has multiple moves he could run. I'm expecting knockoff for P2. I'm expecting Will-O-Wisp, a recovery move, and then one moveset, whatever, which could be whatever. But yeah, I'm expecting Psychic, honestly, just because Mega Lopunny, he doesn't want Mega Lopunny to summon him because that would be less than ideal if he is mono knockoff Will-O-Wisp shenanigans. So yeah, he could also be an offensive move because offensive move does decently well, like a Scarf variant could be a thing. To revenge could make it opening. He has 3 potential Scarf openings against my team, in my opinion, those being Mew, Staraptor, and Sock. All 3 of which are very, very viable. I'm leaning towards Sock because it's very reliable as being a Scarfer, and just obviously Okos make it opening. So, leaning towards Scarf, Sock. Mamoswine is also a bit of an issue, but I have something for that. Manaphy checks it very, very effectively, so does Megalopony. And there's that. Mobile is actually decently annoying to the team I end up bringing. And he could bring it because it takes on Megalopony to some extent. It takes on Skunting if we don't have Fire Blast. It takes on Druddigon depending on my moveset and stuff like that. And Crobat as well. It walls Crobat unless I pack Heat Wave. So he could bring it. I don't expect it too much, but it's an option. Especially again, as I said, for Megalopod you free up Mew a little bit. Spiritomb, I don't think he's bringing that because it doesn't do anything. Okay, Skunting beats it with Taunt. Megalopony obviously fucking destroys his entire life. Manaphy beats it. Crobat can beat it with Taunt, which I've brought Taunt on Skunting and Crobat I think this season already. If not, then at least on Crobat. And it's very possible that I do that. Funny T does an absolute truckload to it with Thunderbolt. And it just doesn't do anything as my team, I don't think. It doesn't even get knockoff to hit P2, so, you know, that's that. It walls P2, of course, but I could very well have Toxic for it and shit like that. So I don't think Spiritomb is coming. If he brings like a Crotomb, Megalopony just comes in and kills him, so I don't think Spiritomb's coming. Galvantula, I think it's coming just because it gives him a really nice check to Manaphy. It's one of the few electric types that actually does get the coverage to hit my entire team because it gets Energy Ball and stuff like that. And then you can just pick HPIs for Thundy. Vaporeon, I could see coming, but it's like, it's the main setup fodder for Manaphy on his draft, so there's that. I don't know if he will. He could. Not sure. Staraptor, maybe. Mega Venusaur, I think is coming. Just because it's fat and it does things. Overall, I think I have a better matchup in this game. But he has a lot of things that could put shenanigans on me. Like fucking, what's the word? What's the thing? Staraptor with Final Gambit could be a thing. I would be very upset if he does that to me though. Because Final Gambit is root. So, and I think, I'm pretty sure, yeah, Staraptor has a much higher base HP set than Klefki, so I would just drop to that. And I wouldn't get my spikes with Spoilers, I'm bringing Klefki with spikes. So, with that out of the way, let's just get into the team that I'm bringing. So, and first up, we'll bring our newest member, Alicia the Klefki, because Alicia Keys, get it? It's hilarious. I think Evelyn suggested that to someone on Twitter who needed a Klefki nickname. I was like, yeah, I'm taking that. Because I didn't get any other better suggestions. I'm considering like DJ Khaled or just Khaled. I'm just gonna stop. Rocky Helmet, Prankster, Thunderwave, Spikes, Magnet Rise, and Flash Cannon. Max HP, Max Defense, Bolt with 4 in Special Attack. This thing is my dedicated Staraptor counter. It's one of my many elite possibilities. It just is a good check to a lot of his team because I can just switch in, take a hit, and then threaten the T-Wave. And I can beat Mamoswine. That's cool. Magnet Rise, Flash Cannon does like 70% depending on his spread. Basically, it's a 3KO. Let's use the AV variant, which I think I faced AV Mamoswine in one of my test matches that I had against, I think it was against Kelly. Yeah, Kelly had AV Mamoswine. So it's a possibility, but not really expecting it. So yeah, Klefki is just there to switch into a few things, get up spikes, and annoy his team, because with spikes up, my fairly offensive team this week that I'm bringing is actually going to work much better. And yeah, if he's going to bring in Mamoswine on me, I'm going to Magnet Rise the fuck up, and it's going to be glorious. That's that. And there's nothing else that Mamoswine could do to me. He could pair like fucking HP Fire. Superpower would do a lot if he does that. He could very well Superpower. That's definitely an option for P2. So yeah, but basically Magnet Rise. Klefki is just there to fuck around with his team and get off spikes and make Staraptor not hurt as much. Yeah. If I switch into Staraptor, I'm probably just going to get up a spike instead of clicking T-Wave against it. Because I can live for 2 hits usually. So that's real fucking neato. And yeah. Next up, we're of course bringing Mindy Mega Lopunny with the Lopunite, Limber, Fake Out, Return, High Jump Kick, and Quick Attack Max, Attack Adamant, 172 speed and 84 HP. That speed allows me to outspeed Timid Galvantula. As I said, there is no Scarf for that 1 outspeed. Scarf Mobile, I think I outspeed regardless. I probably should double check that. Yeah, I do, because it's 50 base speed. 50 base speed, Scarf is outspeed base 100 by 1 point. Speed base 108, so yeah, I outspeed. I had Healing Wish over Quick Attack. This set is super safe, but I'm just gonna go into it a little bit. I had Healing Wish of a Quick Attack, but since I'm running a very offensive team, Quick Attack can actually come in clutch, and it did in one of my 2 test matches against Tapir, where I just clean up the game with 2 Quick Attacks from low money against Scarf and Sock and a Galvantula, so that's nice. Yeah, Quick Attack's basically there for Scarfer, or if he has like a Agility Mew, or not Agility, Rock Polish Mew. Does it get Agility? I don't know. It doesn't fucking matter. It's speed boosting move, okay? Whichever one. So I can do that. I can Quick Attack something off. I can also pick off Mammoth Swine if it's low, and they don't have to take Ice Shot damage and stuff like that. So that's really nice. Yeah, this is cool. This is self-explanatory. High Jump Kick, I only have that just because I can do a lot more to things like Mobile. I do like 50-something% max to Fizz Death Mobile after an Intimidate. I obviously destroy Spiritomb. I do a lot more to Vaporeon, and that's just very nice. Also Oko, Mammoth Swine, so that's nice. Yeah, that's that. Next up, we have Tiny Blue D Manaphy with the leftovers. Hydration as the ability, Tail Glow, Surf, Psychic, and Angible max. 4 in defense, damn it. The most standard Manaphy in history. I'm running Surf as gold because if I remember correctly, it ensures some KOs, some 2-hit KOs, or it makes them more likely by a decent amount. It also against Mew, I don't want to burn Mew and synchronize that shit over. It's not on my list of things to do. Also has a good chance of Okoing Mammoth Swine, unlike Scald, which I would have to get a burn, which I don't get burns with Manaphy. It's impossible for me. So I'm just gonna rely on getting damage rolls rather. Which, hey, we know damage rolls don't go in my favor either, so unfortunate. I'm gonna throw up, but that's okay. Psychic, of course, definitely Mega Venusaur, Energy Ball for Vaporeon, and that's basically it. Manaphy does a lot of work against this team. He only has, let me check, one thing that speeds it naturally, so, and then discover that he's going to bring 2 things that speed tail with me. And yeah, depending on what he has on this team, what he brings, I can just Tail Glow up and kill things. Psychic, if he is non-Spidef Mega Venusaur, I just kill it. If he's Spidef, I have a really good chance of killing it, if I remember correctly. If not, I definitely chipped into a Mega Venusaur to security KO, which my team does very well this week. So yeah, Energy Ball is Vaporeon. Vaporeon is one of my main setup foders. I don't have many setup foders against this team. Maybe Mew if I figured out his set and he's like the bulky variant without anything to hit me hard or without T-Wave. Mammoth Swine if it's, because I threaten that thing out. And if I don't, if it's not Scarf, I just live a hit and then Tail Glow and then Surf him next turn. You know what I mean. Vaporeon is setup fodder. Staraptor if it's locked into close combat is somewhat of a setup fodder. Choice Locked Sock, which again I'm expecting Choice Sock either ban it, just break everything down, or Scarf to revenge kill Megalophony very easily and keep that thing in check. And Spiritomb and Mawile. So there is setup fodder for me, which is nice. All depends on the sets, because like offensive life up Sheer Force Mawile could hurt this thing a lot. I don't actually have switching for that, but I'm gonna have to work around it and see what set he actually is. So, next up, since Mew's a threat, I have to bring Zeebo to Skuntic with the Lumberry this week. Aftermath as the ability, Crunch, Sucker Punch, Pursuit, and Taunt, Max Attack, Adamant, 180 speed, and 76 in special defense. That speed is just to outspeed defensive Mew by as much as possible. I don't know by how much, but it's quite a lot. I think I took some kind of benchmark I came up with, and I just went with that. Or couple points. I don't know. It had some thought put into it. It was a while ago. Doesn't fucking matter now. It outspeeds Mew. So yeah, I'm running triple Dark Step and Lumberry over like Black Glasses because Mew's gonna have Will-O-Wisp if it's defensive. Let's be real here. I was considering Sugar Berry as well because Earth Power Mew, Earthquake Mew are viable, as well as the Earthquake Venusaur, which I think can otherwise switch into Mega Venusaur relatively well. But I have another thing for Mega Venusaur. And basically I want to have the safety of switching into Mew as soon as possible. Like if I lead with Megalophony, which is fairly likely, and he's Mew, or hard switches into Mew, whatever, you can get a fake out off on that thing, get chip damage off, see what sets he is. Then go to Skuntank, he goes for Willow, I use my Lumberry, I taunt him on the next turn if he's like a Colbert variant, which again, that's exactly what happened in the test match. I taunt him, pursuit him, and we good. So yeah, if he's lefties, I'm not gonna taunt him, I'm just gonna click Crunch probably. Yeah, there's that. Lumberry is just nice. Also for Spiritomb, if I switch into that thing and he goes for Willow on the predicted switch, I can get rid of that and just taunt him and beat him. This thing does not only beat Mew, not necessarily, but it helps against Mew quite a lot. It also helps against Spiritomb. It beats it 1v1 10 out of 10 times. Unless he's really offensive HP ground, which could happen. I don't know. And that's basically, it helps with Mega Venus to some extent, which is cool. I can taunt things like Mawile to prevent them from getting a Brox. And yeah, Sucker Punch is very, very nice because priority stat. I have 2 priority users this week, and it's going to be very nice. So, and I guess Klefki is a priority user to some extent. So, next up, we're bringing Eden the Thunderous Therian with the Yachi Berry, Volt Absorb as the ability, Grass Knot, Psychic, Thunderbolt, and Agility. Max special attack models, 196 speed, 52 in HP, and 4 in defense and special defense. That speed allows me to outspeed Mammothwine if it's timid max speed. It also allows me to speed his entire team, including Scarforce, at +2 speed. So, Thundy is one of my main late game win cons. If I can weakness team enough, I can just help in agility and then sweep. Mammothwine, of course, cannot kill me because of the Yachi Berry. Ice Shot actually does absolutely nothing with the Yachi Berry, which is very, very nice. It's like 30%, something like that, around that. And I can just bop him with the Grass Knot because that fucking destroys Mammothwine, because Mammothwine is fat as fuck, and that's 120 base power coming your way. Psychic is of course there for Mega Venusaur. It also hits Sock. It also hits Galvantula really, really hard because Galvantula is frail. If I didn't have Psychic, then Galvantula would kind of wall me. And yeah, Agility Thunder is going to be very, very nice. Oop, oh god, I just hit my laptop. Or my phone. That's less than ideal. Yeah, Agility Thunder is going to be very, very nice late game because I can kill things. It's that. If you can't tell already, it seems very, very offensive this week. Kind of looking forward to it because I've never really brought offense in league format. I'm always going more towards balance, so this is going to be fun. I'm going to see how this works out. And yeah, Thunder is going to be a huge part of it. Nashberry, I think I explained that for Mammothwine. And potential HPIs on Galvantula, so I can switch into that thing, not risk anything because the HPI is going to do like 30%. I can just Psychic and kill it, depending on where it's at and stuff. So yeah, next up, I of course have to bring the most standard of Mega Venusaur counters, Alabadi Crobat with the safety goggles, Infiltrator as the ability, U-turn, Roost, Taunt, Brave Bird, standard as fuck. 84 speed, Jolly allows me to outspeed his entire team, fastest thing being Galvantula, max HP, no, 244 HP, and then physically defense investment +4 in attack and speed F because they were leftover EVs. This is my hard counter to Mega Venusaur. This is also one of my checks to Saw because as long as the thing is around, he cannot spam close combat no matter what set he is. It forces 50-50s, which is very, very nice. Because if he locks himself into any other move, barring close combat, I can switch into a lot of my other things like Manaphy, Lopunny, and Klefki. They can all chew a hit. Even Thunderous can chew anything barring Stone Edge, and I guess Ice Punch, but I have Yachi Berry, so there's that. Yeah, basically, Crobat is there to force Sog to not just fuck my team. It's what is there. It's what it does. And it's very standard set. I don't have to explain it. If he doesn't have Psychic on Mew, he can actually potentially beat that 1v1, which is a little bit crazy, but it's very, very nice. And yeah, there's that. Also, this beats Spiritomb if he brings that. So 2 taunt users this week, 2 sweepers, Mega Lopunny, and then a Spike Setter. Very offensive. I like it a lot. I think I built a fairly effective team this week. I'm kind of happy with it, and by kind of I mean really happy with it. And I hope it's gonna work because I have to stop this fucking losing streak because I'm getting really, really upset. So not dying. That's the plan. So I'm gonna play Lars in the today. I think that's the plan at least. So yeah, watch out for the game that will hopefully be up on Saturday if everything goes according to plan. And with that, I'm gonna get out of here. Tell me what you think of the team. Tell me what you think of the matchup. Tell me what you think about how upset you are that you have to play Lars again. Because, you know, he's stupid. Yeah, Liam is scared. So I have to play Lars, who's also scared, but he doesn't admit it. So, with that being said, thank you for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment, leave some newts. I'll appreciate all 3 of those, and hopefully see you guys next time. Goodbye.